Imagine a sea in the heart of Africa. Not a small lake, but a vast, inland ocean so huge it would have swallowed Lake Superior whole. Its shores were not barren. They were a cradle, a paradise that drew ancient humans from hundreds of miles away. This wasn't a myth. This was Lake Megachad, and its story is one of the most dramatic climate sagas our planet has ever written. I'm Ibnul Jaif Farabi, and this is Echoes of the Ancients. Just 5,000 years ago, where today we find the shrinking, saline puddle of Lake Chad on the map, there existed a true Leviathan. Lake Megachad was the largest freshwater lake on Earth, covering over 150,000 square miles. To put that in perspective, it was larger than the Caspian Sea is today. Its waters lapped against shores in what are now 4 different countries: Chad, Niger, Nigeria, and Cameroon. This was the African humid period, a time when the Sahara wasn't a desert at all, but a green savanna, and Megachad was its glittering, life-giving jewel. So, where did all that water come from? The engine was a stronger West African monsoon. Back then, subtle shifts in Earth's orbit meant the sun's heat was distributed differently, pulling moist air from the Atlantic deep into the continent. Rains fell with a consistency we can scarcely imagine in that region now. Rivers that are today just dusty wadis, like the ancient Kamadagu, swelled into mighty, permanent flows, all draining into the giant basin. The lake had a depth of over 500 feet in places, and its most incredible feature was likely the Megachad Delta, a vast wetland the size of Florida, teeming with fish, hippos, and crocodiles. This aquatic Eden was a magnet for human civilization. We know this from the archaeology. The shores of Megachad are dotted with some of the earliest and most sophisticated fishing tools ever discovered: bone harpoons, intricate fishhooks, and pottery used for processing and storage. Communities settled here not just as nomadic hunter-gatherers, but as structured societies that built their lives, their culture, and their economy around the reliable bounty of the lake. It was a hub, a nexus point where ideas and people met, drawn to the one guaranteed resource in a world that was already starting to change. And change it did. The fall of Megachad is a masterclass in climate fragility. That orbital cycle I mentioned, it slowly shifted again. The monsoon began to weaken, retreating southward. The rains became less reliable, the rivers shrank, and the Great Lake began to thirst. Evaporation in the relentless heat outpaced the dwindling inflow. What happened next is written in the geology. The lake didn't just shrink evenly. It fractured. It broke into smaller, shrinking lakes, leaving behind a stunning geological witness: the Bodil Depression. Today, the Bodil is the single largest source of dust on the entire planet. That dust, blowing across the Atlantic to fertilize the Amazon rainforest, is the final, poignant echo of Megachad. It's the dried-up bed of a lost sea, now feeding forests an ocean away. There's a profound lesson in this for us today. Lake Megachad's transformation from a global freshwater giant to a dusty basin happened within a span of just a few centuries. It shows us how quickly a stable, life-supporting system can unravel when the delicate balance of its climate is tipped. The communities that thrived on its shores had to adapt, migrate, or disappear. They watched their world literally dry up and blow away. It's a humbling reminder of our own dependence on stable systems, and a powerful echo from the deep past about the force of a changing climate. The story of Megachad isn't just ancient history. It's a case study written in stone, water, and dust. Thank you for listening. This has been Echoes of the Ancients. For more stories from the deep past, visit our home at Light Not Studios. https://www.lightnotstudios.com